How's it going, guys? We are back with another standard deck tech, and today I've got a great one for you. That is Azorius tokens. This deck uses a ton of new cards from March of the Machines. We are playing Elesh Norn, okay? Punishes our opponent. We're trying to block, attack, whatever they want to do, and of course makes a bunch of tokens, so absolute powerhouse. Of course, we're playing the new Invasion, an Invasion of New Phyrexia. This just makes a bunch of knights, right? You could play this for 4 mana, get 2/2/2s with Vigilance. It's not too bad. I think when you start paying like maybe like 5, 6, 7 mana, this can get out of hand really quickly. And if you do manage to get the counters off of this and then get the Teferi while still having your creatures out, then things start to get super crazy. But you start shuffling stuff into their library and all sorts. This is just really, really cool. And we got a bunch of other new stuff as well. Archangel Elspeth makes a bunch of soldier tokens with lifelink, makes our creatures fly to get over there, deal a little bit of extra damage. And we got the Invasion of Segovia. This is actually pretty cool. This is good because you make 2/1/1s with trample. Yeah, not nothing too fancy. But the fact is that when you get to transform it, it's a 3/3, and your non-creature spells you cast have Convoke. That means you can cast these Invasions of New Phyrexia for massive amounts. I mean, crazy amounts. So let's get into the deck list. So we're running 4 copies of Fateful Absence, great little removal, 2 mana, kill anything. Don't really care that much about giving them a clue. You just want to get their big threats out of the way. Then I'm running 1 copy of the Invasion of Gobakhan. So this allows us to basically remove something quite useful out of my opponent's hands, tax it a little bit, but then if we do get to flip it, then at the beginning of our end step, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control that attack this turn. This is crazy. You swing them a bunch of 1/1s, you don't really care, they all get buffed. Then you can sacrifice it and then give all my creatures hexproof and indestructible. That's insane. That's really, really good. So playing 1 off, don't play too many. We've got 4 copies of Resolute Reinforcements. Great 2-drop, brings in a 1/1 with it. Really, really nice. 4 copies of Skrelv's Hive. I mean, fantastic token maker. Loss of life can be quite annoying, but if you get this early game or you get these at multiples, this is really difficult for opponent to deal with. Then 4 copies of Protect the Negotiators. Counterspell, right? We've got a bunch of tokens. Let's just counter their stuff and, you know, protect our stuff. And I think that's pretty good. You know, they're trying to resolve like Invoke Despairs, really bad against this deck. You know, Shield Rid, stuff like that. By the time they get to that turn 4, turn 5, just counter it, you know. Then we've got 3 copies of White Sun's Twilight. Game goes long. We wipe the board. A win condition in itself, you know. Even if you pay it for 6 mana. 6 mana, get 4 1/1s. Pretty good in this style of deck. And of course, we talked about the Invasion of New Phyrexia. Great new card. 4 copies of Wedding Announcement. Great way to make tokens and also buff creatures. Get card draw going as well. Very powerful in this deck. And then I've already mentioned about the Invasion. Of course, Elspeth is an absolute powerhouse by making tokens and making us fly. Elesh Norn, great top end. And in the lands, we've got a bunch of plains, a bunch of islands, a few blue-white jewels, and just 1 copy of Mirrex. Pretty simple. You could play Sea of the Empire, you could play the Soaring Sea as well, but I want to keep it nice and simple. You could add those in. If you do want to give this deck a try, guys, deck list, of course, in the description below. We've been playing 5 best of 1 standard games. Let's get into it. Okay, right, on the play. Yeah, I like this hand. This is a pretty good hand all around. We go turn to the Invasion. Okay, against mono red, so yeah, definitely the Invasion. We can snipe something out of my opponent's hand. What they got? Ooh, wow, that is a stacked hand. Okay, so turn 2, they're going to play Felden or Bloodthirsty Adversary. I can't really stop that. Mechanized Warfare is pretty good. Man, that's a lot of creatures. A lot of creatures. Maybe I might just get rid of the might get rid of one of them. Might get rid of the Lightning Strike. We get 4 mana Lightning Strike. Make it a 4 mana Lightning Strike. Make it super expensive. Yep. Okay, the Wedding Announcement. I want to try and get to 7 mana as quick as possible. It's going to be really tricky. It's going to be really tricky. They are here and land like an absolute boss. Don't mind if they play Mechanized Warfare here. No. Wow. Okay, what a good top deck. Nope. Elesh Norn. That's a really good draw. I have to lose life though, but that is a good draw. Nope. Okay. Yep. You could kill something, but... And that's a big Are you gonna come swinging in? No. Oh, why is it... That's not good. No. I'm just gonna pass. What removal? It's a big Elesh Norn. Oh, maybe they're gonna try and fight through with a bunch of creatures, but Sandra. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Won't stop fighting till the people are safe again.
Yep. You want to pay 1?
Lucky this is a warning shot.
Oh. They're not swinging in. Okay, let's just get some threats down. So, I could activate Elesh Norn. That'll make me 5/3/3s. I think that's pretty good. These aren't that great. Nor of all my blockers. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Sacrifice 3 tokens, make 5/3/3s. What are they gonna do? Play Mechanized Warfare, swing in. And the following turn they die? Yeah. Just do that now. Oh. Yep. No, I won't attack. I'm on 7. 7 blockers. So...
Chandra, think of something good.
Yep. I have to swing him, right? Fine. Okie doke. Well, Okay, so they've got... Oh, okay, but that's it. They concede. I was say I can remove their 4/4 and then get in, so... Alright. Okay, I'm going first. Bit of a blue, but I can still function without it. That's fine. I think Skrelv's Hive on the play is really strong. Okay, perfect. We did get the blue. Skrelv's Hive. Probably against Grixis mid-range. So double Skrelv Hive is fantastic against this deck. Okay, I kind of feel like they probably have a counter spell. So let's just play out another one. Hopefully they counter it. They don't. Okay. Full speed ahead. You really want to cut down a 1/1 token? I'm making 2 a turn. Probably not. Probably not. Yep, that's fine. I'm gonna play this. You draw. Ooh, could play Elspeth here. Make a 1/1. Elspeth doesn't die. Yeah, let's just that. Yep.
So long as I am by your side, you will be protected. Ready, arms!
Maybe they want to kill this. The only blocker, so they can take Elspeth for 3, make another one. Then we can play the invasion. Looking good. Looking good. A lot of my stuff for my opponent to deal with. I think they're debating about maybe sacrifice the blood, and then I'll hang on, I want to cut down this. They cut down. Okay. Cool. Double block. They attack, of course. Need to keep it around. I don't. Hey. Oh, I'm getting Elesh Norn as well. Gonna make another token. My opponent's not really. Thing is, Grix is really strong against tokens. They really do. Yeah, let's just play the invasion. And I'll pass. Then I could play Elesh Norn next turn. Elspeth can start making these tokens flare, which is pretty good against my opponent here. They attack, I'll quite happily double block. Raid, you know what I mean. Unless they're playing Brotherhood's End or Giggs' Command, this is going to be a really difficult matchup for them. Really difficult. Corpse Appraiser, sure. Sure, indeedy. Yep. Another Elspeth. Amazing. Okay. Here. In fact, just swinging with all the little might take. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I mean, I would have taken the trades. This is a free trade, right? Yeet. I'll just pass it. Untapping them doesn't make a huge difference, but I will give up the mana, and the only reason why is I can cast Fateful Absence and kill something. Invoke Despair, that's fine. I'm gonna get rid of one of these, but that's absolutely fine. Let's get rid of Might tokens, Skrelv's Hive, and of course Elspeth. It's annoying, but fine. Got another Elspeth. Like I say, I'll probably Fateful Absence this. Yep. Like this. Get more stuff out. Make another one. That's a great little follow-up. Cool. I could play that for something massive. Alright. Bring in. Flies. We're getting with all the little might tokens. I was getting with everything. Because I get to untap, don't I? Yeah, just attack with everything. Let him block 3 things and just get an absolute pounding. On 3. Yep. Giggs' Command. Don't know if that would do it. Don't know if that would do it. Go for the throat. Pretty good. Still got to deal with an absolute monster army. Cut down. I mean, they're getting there. They're getting there. But, I mean... What, you gonna attack Elspeth? Like... I think you better hit that concede button, bruh. There we go. Okay, right, go on the play, going first. Yeah, this is a nice hand, actually. This is pretty sweet. Turn 2 Skrelv's Hive. Like Grixis again. That Skrelv's Hive out. Make it really difficult for my opponent to deal with. Bankbuster. Fine. More tokens. I was going to keep up Counterspell, but fine. You have the invasion. Mirror Breaker. Good one. I think this one's even better. Do I want to attack here? They'll block one. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Oh. Over to you, opponent. I'm going to counter wherever you play. I don't get 1-1, but... Okay, like a shielded or something. Yep. Nope. Countered. Yep. Well then. Yep. And I will get a 3/3, which will untap my guys. Cool. And then we can flash in this at the end of their turn. Then I'll probably just play a massive Invasion of New Phyrexia and just hope, you know, they have to hope they have, like, something, right? Cool. Past the blockers. Yeah, let's just block here. If they go on a braid, they go on a braid. Or I could go for throw or whatever, but that's fine. Oh. Yeah, Brotherhood's End would be... Oh, okay, fair play. I'll say Brotherhood's End would be brutal. This time around, this guy had the Brotherhood's End. That's fine. We'll get more creatures in. We'll get more creatures down. Okay, the Elesh Norn as well. Nice. I don't have to deal with the Elesh Norn. Ooh, that's gonna hurt him. I've taken the damage. Ooh. Ooh. It plays for 2. I know it's not amazing, but still better than nothing. My opponent's on 4. My opponent is on 4. There you have it. Grixis, even with 2 Brotherhood's End, we managed to fight through and still win. Alright, on the play. Yeah, I like this hand. Good 2-drop. Good 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. Artifact or a creature. Well, I ain't got either. Big oof right there, opponent, and big oof. I mean, if it was dress, that would have been better. But it's not. Play that. Get the wedding announcement. Last turn. Then play Elspeth and start making even more tokens. Cool. I would have kept that for the Elspeth, unless they got another one. It's pretty good. Hate to say it, but that is pretty good. Oh, play Elspeth. Yep. Keep making these tokens. Pretty good, right? You're gonna kill one. This is actually good in this situation. Mildred. Mildred's Edict. I will attack with both creatures just to draw a card. I want to get some card draw going. I don't want all this mana. Mildred. Okay, sure. Yep, I'm going to lose an absolute ton of life. Buff this.
To the sky.
Yeah, we'll just make more tokens. I was going to buff, but... was going to draw a card, but no. No shielded out. I'll make lots of creatures. Harder for them to deal with. Sure, doesn't do anything. Don't really play many creatures in this deck. Ah, they just can't deal with tokens. We're on the draw. I mean, this is okay. Nothing till turn 3, but do have removal, do have Elspeth. Let's see how we can get on with this. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's the draw I want. That is the draw I want. And pass. Flash in the reinforcements. And probably control deck. Bricks control. A mid-range. Yep. Flash in these. Next turn, play wedding announcement. Sure. Won't attack. Some more dudes. Looking good for my opponent. If they do attack, I will block. Probably triple block. Just to make sure that goblin dies. Because I can make tokens. I can make so many tokens. Not a problem. But they discard a negate. Interesting. I mean, maybe they got another one in the hand, but little do they know. There is an Elspeth on the horizon. Okay, they are getting in. So this is where I'll triple block. Because they might have a cut down, go for throw, whatever. If they do double removal... Sure. I mean, Invoke Despair would be brutal. Kaito. Ooh.
I'll take on an army myself.
Ricards.
Phyrexia's secrets won't stay hidden for long.
Interesting. Could kill the Kaito here. I think that's probably best. Yep. There we go. Kill that Kaito. Don't have to deal with that again. Not looking the greatest here for me though. Against this Grixis. This is the third Grixis deck that I've played against with this deck, so this one's doing a little bit better. We haven't got as quick start. We didn't have the Skrelv's Hive like we did the last couple of times. Friction Obliterate. Okay, well that's getting killed with a Fateful Absence. Yep. Probably Fateful Absence. Ooh. Ooh. Deal with that. Could have a counter spell. I think they were debating it. Make a token. They got something to, I think they got something, definitely got something to cast. So I think we just bait him out. We'll just play the invasion. See this make disappear counterspell. I think that's what they're banking on to protect. Yeah, there you go. That's what they're banking on to protect the Friction Obliterate. 3. Off all my guys. I prefer them to get rid of the invasion, to counter the invasion, and a second wedding announcement. Field Druids? Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Well, there goes Elspeth. Oh, now I draw the counter spell. Kind of annoying, but... this one still flies. Yeah, just getting for 4. Don't have 8 more cards left in my graveyards, that's fine. So, Shield Red didn't flip it anytime soon. This makes me sacrifice a non-token creature, so I don't really care. This Flyer's getting it done though. Like I said, I can counter wherever they play, which is very nice. You know, it depends what they play, right? It depends what they play. Kaito. Okay, so Kaito... I'm just going to counter it. Why not? I was going to hold up the counter for a removal spell, but probably not. Like, I have a ton of removal. Like, I have a ton of creatures. I don't care about that removal that much. Ooh, baby. Well, I'm going to be swinging in with everybody. So, you gotta... I mean, you can kill 2, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go 2. Doesn't seem very favourable there. I'm not going to play this. This is going to just stay where it is. I think. See what my opponent does. A braid on the 2-2. Sure. Yep. And now I'll play this for 4. Good. Oh. Over to you, opponent. Brotherhood's End, basically. Just preying on Grixis midrange, apparently. Wow, guys, this deck is incredible. Just farming Grixis midrange all day long. So many decks can't deal with this many creatures. I mean, we did play against a deck which played Brotherhood's End twice. They literally played 2 copies of Brotherhood's End. You don't normally see that in Standard. That's not a card that a lot of people play. And obviously in best of 3 you'll probably see it, but in best of 1, no, you don't really. So we managed to beat that as well. Elesh Norn is really good in this deck, really punishes the opponent as well, especially with that Brotherhood's End. Invasion of New Phyrexia is the real deal. It really is the real deal. And I really like it. And same with the other invasion, the Invasion of Segovia. So many times it's just been really, really useful. And the new Elspeth, I think in this style of deck, this is better than the Wandering Emperor. This just absolutely, is a powerhouse. It really is. So many decks can't deal with him. By the time they play an Invoke Despair, what? They get rid of your Planeswalker on 1 token? Yeah, it doesn't really do much. Mono red can be quite tricky, but again, if you get a good amount of threats down early, you can survive against mono red. Elesh Norn is a massive headache. Elspeth is a massive headache. It gives your stuff lifelink. There's so many different things in this deck that can attack them from different angles. If you do want to give this deck a try, guys, deck list, of course, in the description below. And if you want more standard content, then make sure to click on the video on the screen for you right now. If you want to watch more magic content, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, that's it from me in this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.